Season 5 is finally out, and we're gonna go look at my controller settings because I've changed quite a few things since the last time I actually showed you guys. I want to show you guys all of that, but first off, I want to say there's some cool things in this season, like this right here, COD Warrior, which is like mini games and stuff that 3 teams face off against each other. It looks pretty cool. It looks alright. The battle pass actually looks really nice, but I don't purchase it. I don't do that. I don't waste anything on that because it's just useless. You get the free guns anyway, so why throw them more money for no reason? Anyways, let's go into the settings. Let's talk about some things, but before we do, if you guys could drop a like on this, I would truly appreciate that. It helps out a lot, and I do love you guys for it. And let me know down in the comments below, do you like Season 5 so far from what we see? I feel like the content is less than usual, but it honestly doesn't seem too bad to me. So anyways, let's get into the controller settings. Like I said, man, there's a few things I changed, especially in the aiming category, so we'll get into that in a second. But let's talk about this stuff here first, and kind of like pretty much my idea in going into this and changing my settings, because you guys know I change my settings a lot. I try to find the best ones, and sometimes I gotta say, like, sometimes you guys are right and I'm absolutely wrong, and we'll get into that in a minute. You'll see where you guys were right with. So anyways, edit button layout, don't need to touch it. We're obviously playing on controller. We got bumper ping off, nothing's changing there. But I want to show you guys something, alright? Because someone was asking me, how do you flip this? Because theirs was locked. And if you go here, and let's just say you even just change anything. Let's say you do a custom whatever, you change it even just like that. You just put it to X, you go back, it locks, alright? That locks. You cannot flip anymore. So make sure that when you're here, you go into this part and then you choose whatever you want. I like stick and move. It says flipped because it is currently flipped. That's with the setting right here. If it's off, as you guys can see, it doesn't actually say flipped, but there you go. Do that. A stick and move is nice. I like it, and I turn it on. And I play with a basic controller. I got no back paddles. I got nothing. I have just a basic controller. Then I got all the other stuff. Controller vibration off. I always play with it off. And then dead zones, which we'll talk about, is pretty important as well. Left stick minimum, if you could put it all the way to 0, put it all the way to 0. I got some stick drift, so I got to keep it at 5. The max 40. The right stick, same thing. If you could put it to 0, put it to 0. I got stick drift on that as well. I might even have to put it up because I'm noticing it a bit again, so I might have to put it up to like 7, but we'll leave it at 5. And then the right stick max 100. Those are really nice, and those I've never changed. But some that I have actually changed, and you guys are absolutely right here, is my horizontal sensitivity. I used to play on an 8 and vertical on a 9, or sometimes I played this one on a 9 and vertical on a 10, but you guys were absolutely right. I brought it down to 6. I wanted to try it. You guys told me try it out. I tried it out. It's a lot better, all right? You guys are absolutely, my aim is so much nicer here than it was when it was higher, so you guys are absolutely right by that. I also put on ADS sensitivity multiplier. This used to be locked, but I changed this as well. I put this down to 0.95, and that's for all my aiming. I don't have to worry about anything like that, so that I don't have to adjust my aim per zoom now. It's just seriously just this one is set, and that's good. That's actually really nice. Sensitivity multiplier, we don't mess with this. Leave everything at 1, no need to touch that. My tactical stance sensitivity, again, I brought it down to a 0.80. The reason for this is because tactical stance is pretty much like hip firing. You move very fast. It goes with your actual sensitivity, this one here. So if you go lower that with that, I recommend doing it. So I put it down to 0.80, and I could stick to targets when I'm doing camo challenges that involve tactical stance and stuff. Other than that, if there's no challenges involved, you're not going to see me do tac stance. It's just kind of useless. Aim response curve type, we're leaving that on linear. We don't need to change it. I like it there, and it's pretty good. And then pretty much all these other things. ADS transition timing, you want that to be instant. Do not mess with this, all right? Don't put gradual, don't put after zoom, put it to instant, all right? And then that's the second you start aiming down sights, your sensitivity changes right away. And then custom sensitivity per zoom, I don't have to change this anymore. I could actually have it off now because, like I said, the one up here is what I'm using instead. So this is pretty much all my zoom levels are at 0.95 now, which I recommend because this is actually really nice. Once you actually aim down sights, you want to be a bit slower. The slower you are, the easier it is to stick on target, but you don't want to put it down to like a 0.80 either, because that's just dumb. If you put it down to a 0.80 and someone's like really up close to you and you're aiming down sights, you won't be able to track them. They're going to move way too fast out of your screen. So 0.95 I think is perfect. Target aim assist, we're going to put that on for sure. Set it to Black Ops. That I haven't changed also. That is literally what it always was, and we're gonna leave it at that. And then I think pretty much in the gameplay, I think most of this was just left as is. So the automatic sprint, I used to play with it on. I used to always tell you guys play with it on, and then put slide, maintain, sprint on, and all that kind of stuff, and it's just awful, guys. Turn it off, all right? Turn it off. I know that every time I would run a dual wielded weapon, I wouldn't be able to shoot that thing because I would just automatically sprint by pushing forward on my joystick. It was so annoying. It was one of the struggles that I hated the most. So I turned it off. Sprint, tactical sprint behavior, we have it on toggle. We don't want it to be on hold or anything like that. That's just annoying. You want to move your thumb sometimes after, and just, well, whatever, just turn it to toggle. auto move forward off. There's times where you just don't want to move forward. You want to just be a camper, and you don't want to be seen. You're behind a head glitch and stuff. Why would you want auto move forward? That's just weird. Tactical sprint behavior, double tap, that I like a lot. Grounded mantle. We're gonna have this on, but I'm starting to get annoyed because every time, no, well, not every time, like at least once in every 10 games, which feels like a lot, which actually feels like a lot more than it actually is. I'll be inside a gunfight. I'll be inside a gunfight. That doesn't make sense. I'll be in a gunfight, and I'll jump. And I jump a lot during my gunfights. I like to jump. I jump more than I drop shot. And I'll just mantle something behind me, and I'll go out of ADS because I'm mantling, and it's just so annoying. So, I don't know, that's up to you guys, man. You got to keep it on because you do have to mantle things, but it's just so annoying. Airborne mantle, this turn off, right? This one is one that you cannot control if it's on. It'll just mantle automatically, turn that off. And pretty much everything else here, you guys could go ahead, pause it at every couple of seconds here. I'll stop every couple of seconds so you guys can see. I don't really mess with these settings. Like, once I have these ones set, I just leave them as is, and I don't feel like there's a need to actually go ahead and change these ones. They're all basic settings that it's kind of how you guys feel, what you guys are comfortable with. Like, if you guys, let's say akimbo behavior, if you don't want to pair it, you don't have to pair it. I like to pair it because I don't like to shoot both triggers when shooting akimbo guns. I like to just shoot my left one, or my right one, sorry, as if I'm shooting my gun normally, and they both shoot. Both guns shoot, even though I'm only pressing one trigger, so I have mine to paired. But you guys can set it to independent and do whatever you want. It's just, this is all preference here. I can't tell you guys what to do, but that's my new updated controller settings. If you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, man, if you could drop a like on this one, I would truly appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel, and let me know down in the comments below, how are you feeling about Season 5? Good, bad, ugly, great, beautiful? I don't know. I'm okay with it. I'm alright with it. I feel like there could have been more content, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.